You've heard the story of Tom London and the Helen Joseph Hospital. So some facts. It appears that by and large, that story checks out. You can debate some parts of it. It may not be every single department at Helen Joseph, but in the department that he was in, it appears to be the case. That certainly then is confirmed by the chairperson of the South African Medical Association, who doesn't see fit to challenge Tom London at all. In fact, he's saying that there are mitigating factors where the medical staff themselves are under so much stress. I mean, in simple words, they themselves are on a hiding to nothing, operating in very unhealthy circumstances. Now, the point to remember is the Tom London testimony is interesting in the sense that he has the benefit of having a public profile. He has the benefit of having his social media being very adept at creating videos, even if he's ill, and having that video being shared across the nation. Certainly, I got it on many WhatsApp groups. I certainly know Tom London. The point is, if it is not Tom London, who else would share that testimony? So because it's him, the testimony is shared, which doesn't make him wrong. It simply means it is open to going viral. The bigger story out of all of this is that's not isolated. There are so many people daily at public hospitals around the country that can share a similar testimony, if not worse. And it is the norm in South Africa. And the question is it acceptable? It cannot be acceptable in the same way that an underperforming Bafana, for example, would not be acceptable, and a Springbok team that's underperforming would not be acceptable. At this point in time, I bring up the Springboks because if we can attain world-class standards in one sector of South African society, what stops us attaining world-class status in other sectors of society? Right now, sadly, South Africa's healthcare is in a very, let me rephrase. Right now, South Africa's public healthcare is in a very unhealthy state. The big question is, what am I and what are you going to do about it? Well, that's my point.